Shalltear? Is Cactus gonna like digivolve and be rideable?
Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee. Hey, if y'all not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Overlord starting now. YaBoyRockLee des.
Adorable des.
Watashi wa direct the nasty des.
We're jumping into Overlord. Adorka will keep saying Orewa, so a lot of questions.
Orewa. Orewa.
No, it's all good. I'm gonna let the joke just hit the atmosphere and see what happens. So, jumping into
It's funny
Overlord.
because that's why I started the joke.
Yeah, you said the Watashi wa part,
Watashi
so
wa.
yeah, that's funny.
Remember I said, oh, you're doing it wrong, Or no. What was it? You weren't doing it wrong. Were you?
You had to finish. You had to elaborate more.
Because at first you said watashi wa, right?
I was doing it right. That's the formal word, but the streets don't talk like that. But I was formally correct.
Yeah, so you said
He's still formally correct, even if they say otherwise.
But then you were like, well, I'm gonna do it wrong just cause. And then you did watashi wa like I did, and then you were just like, yeah, I'm gonna do it just cause. And I was like,
and that's
okay.
How you do the
and that's why I was just like, oh, I'll do it wrong too. So
Yeah. I actually forgot how you originally started doing it. Okay. But yeah, jumping into Overlord, that last episode was comedic gold. Watching this Emperor cheer against his friend Ainz, man. That was so rough to watch. And please! Sorcerer! Sword King, whoop his butt, please! Ainz is looking up like, hey, that's my friend, but
I think it's Warrior King.
Sword King or Warrior King, one of them.
Yo, imagine you was getting jumped instead of jumping in. I was like, yo, whoop his ass! Yo, beat that nigga!
It's like, yo, what?
Eventually, Ainz got annoyed. He's like, shouldn't you care a little about my
Yeah, come on, man.
He still didn't take it that as personal as he should have. He still didn't take it that personal, bro.
Well, he's too focused on the fight. I think he was too focused on the fight. He was literally just like, he questioned it because he was just like, he's a little too happy about this. But he moved on because this guy was a real warrior. He was like, I'm going to get you for my clan.
Let me pay respects.
Big takeaway from the last one. The funny thing is, so in that last episode, I actually knew this knowledge. I think we actually all know this knowledge, but it was combining it. So remember how between Ainz and the Warrior King, I'm going to say Sword King, I'm pretty sure it's Sword King, but they were using like their passive abilities.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, that's cheating and whatnot. But I'm watching it, I kind of got quiet. I was like, something about this is supposed to be right, but I couldn't put my finger on it. So just to, bring it back home that we understand is you have your racial abilities that go with, you can't turn those off. Like if you heal or not.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at me that but in the video.
That's why it's funny. I saw some comments. I was like, yo, I referenced his death touch like 3 or 4 times. Yeah. I was like, there you go to that shit again. It's like, yeah, he's undead.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just taking home. Read the comment, acknowledged it, knew that. But there was a lack of time because sometimes we would say comments.
Oh, I would say full out because I thought he was cheating. I was like, no.
I didn't want to throw a dork on his bus.
He's doing magic. I was like, that's cheating. Then I read the comments and I was just like, is that real? I was like, when did he talk about this? And I was like, I'm not very good at playing video games. I wouldn't know this kind of stuff.
I did not want to say throw a dork on the bus. So you're giving me this look like, yeah, we know. And it's like,
I thought we were all memeing.
I was like,
The dark one really didn't know.
I really didn't know.
She didn't know. So I just said,
because you're like, that's cheating. I'm like, this nigga's cheating. She's like, yeah, he's cheating.
Yes, yes, but she was serious.
I was serious. I was like, did he agree not to do this? Why
I fell for it too.
Yeah, I did enjoy it, but I honestly wouldn't have explained it as well as the comments do. But I was like, I know he's not cheating. I know he's not cheating by default because he's doing it in front of everybody and no one's saying anything. So it's obviously not cheating, but it's still funny.
But in my mind, he said, I will not use magic. But I was like, okay, but if you have like a magic ring or a magic belt, they're not going to know that anyway. So I was like, yeah, he's not going to use magic, but like that nigga's going to use anything he can to win.
Basically,
9 times out of 10, if I say we, and you're like, nigga, I thought I already knew this, I am more often not covering for Adorkable, and I would just absorb the blow and say it's we. I screwed up. I was the one that didn't understand. That's what I'll do. But yeah. Yeah. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. Got it. But once you start playing like the MMO games or PRG, whatever.
During the fight when you guys were talking about it, I knew he wasn't using magic because he wasn't saying the words, but I was still like, he's cheating. I still feel like he cheated. Like I was like, I know it's his natural abilities, right? And you can't turn those off or whatever, but I'm just like, as a human, a civilian, I think it's unfair.
Who cheated, by the way?
To me, it's Ainz. He's just too OP. Like it doesn't seem fair. I'm just like, yo, you should be blind even though you don't have eyes, no senses.
So,
I'm like, what?
Here's the thing. So the funny thing
even when
is,
he took the hits, nothing happened. So I'm just like, what are you gonna do?
There was a tactical thing that Ainz was screwed from the beginning, even if he didn't cheat, but he did it, right? Because so there was one dialogue. So he slashed the orc or the ogre, right? The ogre has regenerating powers,
he can
right?
heal, yeah.
Yeah. So if Ainz don't use his passive, his racial abilities or whatever, the orc is going to heal, right? And it's like Ainz's abilities negated his ability, but no matter what, they have abilities, and this is going to happen. They have their passive abilities. This is going to happen.
What is he supposed to do? Just not fucking heal?
And what is he supposed to do? Allow him to heal?
Yeah, what the fuck? Sit there with fucking ace bandage holding his damn elbow together? No.
Yeah, it's funny.
I did see a comment that they're like, did you guys see that's Clementine's weapons? I was like, didn't you say
I
that?
saw that too.
Didn't somebody reference Clementine?
I said Clementine as the move when he like bodied
not
her,
weapon.
but not her weapon. I didn't know that was her weapon.
We talked about Clementine in the intro.
And her death.
We talked about the bear hug, the little
and then we talked
Raphael's,
about the weapons itself. We talked. You mentioned the weapons in the ruins, and you're like, oh, that's a special weapon.
Clementine's
but
weapons,
we never attached the two together.
Was she that insignificant?
No.
She really was.
Yes.
Her weapon just...
Bruh. She had bronze
voice,
tags, bikini. I ain't impressed.
Everything but the weapons stick out, right?
What would she say? She's spitting fire about like, oh, I take everyone's tag or whatever when I defeat them. But she got the lowest tier bodysuit ever. I remember when I first said that, I was like, not impressive.
Jeez. Poor Clementine.
But someone commented about that and they're like, no, she's actually really good or something. I just don't remember what it was.
I wasn't gonna say nothing too, but not her. She actually deserves the respect.
Yeah.
Nah, she bodies people in the background. Like she made a whole armor of people she's killed. That's like Killmonger with the dots all over his body. It's thugging, but at the same time, when you're going against the Nazarene, that nigga Ainz on God. Like, yeah, you gotta fold. You gotta fold, shawty.
To put something in perspective, I'm not power scaling. Just hear me out. Clementine lasted longer than RH did.
Yeah.
That man he died as soon as the battle started. She at least.
In RH's defense, he actually fought Ainz. Clementine fought Momon.
I already knew the folly of what I said. That's why I said I'm not power scaling.
Okay.
But
if anything, you should have said versus Doug, not Doug. Was it Doug? What's the regular ass sorcerer's name who got bodied by Nabe? That nigga. She was on par with that nigga, and that nigga was supposed to be good.
They're both good. It's just Ainz makes people look like they're not.
With Clementine, he actually made it a mission to like test out his martial abilities and stuff. That's basically why she lasted as long as she did. Because once he got bored, he's like, all right, I'm done observing. Bear hugged her, dead.
And that is, other than you not knowing, but like for on a director's side, that's the problem with memeing and jokes. Not that it's actually a problem. Sometimes in order to make the meme or joke, you have to forfeit some of the facts.
Yeah.
That's what makes it funny. So, hi, Clementine lasted longer than RH, right? You know what I'm saying?
Well, actually, nigga.
It's like, oh, come on, man.
Nah, the reason I did that is because you was about to disrespect my nigga RH, bro. I'm not gonna let his death go in vain, bro.
I wasn't trying to disrespect him.
I know you wasn't, but I felt like you was.
No, I'm pretty sure RH even asked. He was just like, take me seriously. Don't hold back or something.
And that's what Ainz would do if he was taking you serious.
He's like, all right,
he'll just stop you on time, yeah. If Ainz is gonna take you serious, he's killing you instantly, as fast as humanly possible.
He did it respectfully.
You know what? Yo, he ain't last as long as Clementine did.
Because Clementine wasn't that serious.
Nah, Clementine's a whole threat. Had Nabe struggling against these undead ass, dragon ass, old man. Yo, they just struggling, man. Yo, Clementine and Doug, what's his name? Doug? Yo, they were the real deal.
Really?
They were the biggest
It was a
threat.
regular ass D name. That's all I remember. It was like Doug or something. Dan?
It's a regular D name. Can't remember.
It was a regular D name. It was like Doug or something. It had to be Doug. It was one of those names like, you're a grand sorcerer in a whole nother world. You chose the name Doug? That's what we supposed to fear, nigga?
Yeah.
A little pork chop? Fuck out of here, bro.
Alright, let's jump into Overlord, folks. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. We got our full reactions and discussions on Patreon. If you like our content, smash a thumbs up, drop a comment, let us know.
Also, hit the bell for notifications and be sure to click on our videos so you can stay in your recommended feed.
If you're enjoying the Rock Lee crew, go into the description, click on that Discord link so you connect us and the community.
All right, we're jumping into Overlord, starting now.
Stone Cold Spider Killer. No fear.
That drip, though.
Ooh. Going to a meeting.
Oh, God.
This will be interesting.
それは困りましたね。現在進めている西欧国の件で
Against the theocracy. Ooh.
重要なことであれば早めにお伝えすることこそ
Damn, she said that was good.
急ぎのようではありません。それに
何
What's his beef right
アイン
now?
ズ様に直接お声を賜り、おめでとう
Ah.
というだけです。
That's reasonable. She doesn't want him to.
アインズ様は
He wants to get his praise in person.
アインズ様は盤上の一手に無数の策を潜ませる新参希望の恩から事前の準備を怠らないことこそ正しい
That's why Demiurge does what he does. Because he tries to plan according to what he thinks Lord Ides is gonna do.
あなたの名前を出
You're
し
right.
ていたわ
Oh yeah, he always be
あ
asking for
なたが
him.
立案した世界征服の計画
No, this is good.
納得いってない
No, this is good. He has said he has some issues.
どういうことですアイルド
先に一つ確認したいのだけど
Oh, this is scary.
配下として恥ずかしい行為が必要でしたし最低でも1ヶ月はかかるかと
これ
He's already done it. Look, you underestimated him.
これは
The vassal state
帝国が
agreement.
魔導国への従属を正式に願い出ている
Oh my god.
私アインズ様がお一人で帝国に赴かれた
He took care of it on his own. You failed.
That's what it
3
seems
days.
like.
She said a whole
そ
month.
れで
私にこの無能の身になぜ
Aw,
あ
poor
なたを信
Daenerys.
頼しているからでしょアインズ様はきっとあなたが遠慮していると
Oh no.
間違いに動くことであなたに遠慮して
Oh no.
私は思うわ私たちには計り知れない深いお考えと複数の意図があって
Oh, he brought the lizard people.
Oh no. What's the mission?
I just heard the leash got taken off the mirror.
あくまでも最初は有効的にことを進めようと
Then why are you there?
高性能の武具や貴重な
Oh. That's why he went. The sword from the last episode. He asked and he said, oh, the dwarves made it.
副団にシャルティアとその配下をする
That's exactly what I was thinking,
この
Adorable.
村にやった報
Thank
告
you
の
for
中で
supporting
多く
me.
の国を知っているリザードマンがいると聞いた陛下友好関係を築くと
He's trying to take that money away.
全部アインズ様のお言葉を疑うとはプレ
Oh, he about to kill himself.
これは仕方がないことだと納得してもらえるかそれでもなんだドワーフが本を受けて
Oh, that.
まだで返したかねんです
Oh.
お話が長くなるのであれば何かにおかけになってはいか
Sit
がでし
and
ょう
rest on something.
Oh.
何の真似
Oh no.
かつてシャルティアがこのようなこと
It's not the same, my guy.
It is
It's not
not.
the same.
罰を与えるためだ
She enjoyed it too, heavily breathing and panting and everything.
それは忘れろと言ったはずだ
That.
But he wants it.
おいおいどうでしょうかアインズ
Oh.
Look at him panting too. All that steam he's making.
それでは私とシャルティアどちらの
This is
He's
so
just look at the
weird.
nose thing.
なぜそのようなことを知りたがる
Cock this one some.
私は
Cock.
訓練の必要があるかと
Ride the future?
Wait,
What?
is he gonna level up? Is Cactus gonna like digivolve and be rideable?
揃ってるよね
I'm not even being nasty. Don't look at me like that. I'm being dead ass. Like that nigga turns to like a winged beast.
一瞬でも気を抜くなんてできない
Wait, did she get work done again?
She does.
Yeah, okay.
Or
Don't tell her you
I got
sat
more
on his lap.
competition.
もう一人友としてシャルティアを
Ooh.
シャルティアですか
Oh my god!
That's
You
hilarious.
gotta love that.
確かに戦闘力を重視したという点もあるが別の狙いの方がメインだ
Her height.
シャルそれは周囲の者がフォローすればよい
アインズ様はそんなことを
Oh, he
今
heard.
回だ本当でありんすか本当それにせっかくアインズ様に同行
Or I didn't have to.
でもどうすればいいのでありんしょう
She's hopeless.
陛下、準備はできましたぜ。
Oh.
しないのに。まあレアだし、たくさんいたら一人くらい欲しいけどさ。
He don't remember the threat he made, does he?
よし。
I don't remember if he made the threat accidentally or intentionally. He did intentionally do it, didn't he?
He did intentionally make the threat. He's like, I would never do it. But see how they react. They believe that shit.
They only have one kid.
And that's so important. I feel like he's like, well, you gotta look at me like that. I'm not gonna snatch your kids. Like, nigga, you said you was.
Oh.
I want that.
The first Hokage is like, damn.
Yo, right?
王が直接出向いて誠意を表すべきだ。
No, it doesn't.
それに出かけている間に帝国の剣は
Oh my
ニュールゴスの
god.
ベトにニュールゴスが何かを仕掛けていたのか。
There you go.
へえ、関心じゃん。どれどれ。アインズ様のすべてのご発言と行動を
Oh
記録している
no.
で。本当に重要なことは、その状況下になった時にちゃんと自分ででき
She
る。
doesn't know how to learn.
今のメモの書き方。
When's the last time she tried to learn anything?
その時アインズ様が何を考えられていたか。そしてそれを自分でどう取り込むかを考
I
え
think that's what he meant by her being the strongest. She don't need to think like that.
そうでありんす。
Remember when she fought the second strongest guy? And she was just yawning and stuff?
Well, her stat points could literally be in her strength and not in her intelligence as like an actual thing.
陛下、ここがいい位置です。
Are we gonna see dragons and stuff?
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about Mordor.
本身の前に
Prison. This is gangster.
侵入し、
The leaf wouldn't be ready, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, they get
not at all.
bodied.
ドワーフの国を探してきたのに、もぬけの殻だったか
They're
ら
all in
誰か
cloaks.
いないか探してたの。
He's just slowly moving away.
Nah, you don't know.
3年ほど前に別の都市に
He's just trying to crawl away.
お主にはわしの姿が見えているようだしな。
I like that
そ
cloak.
れ
That
じ
was
ゃあ最
funny.
初から。
テオジュラというここから北に6日ほど歩いたところにある町。
Aren't elves and dwarves like supposedly like enemies?
Depends, but oftentimes.
今度、私が自己紹介させ。慌てるな。
He can't even move her. Look at this.
I was wondering, like, he's trying to run with her. She wasn't going nowhere,
Not
bro.
even like a budge, nothing.
ルーンを掘り込めるルーン交渉はどんどん減ってきておるからの。
And you
Give me
can.
the
長い
sauce.
話になる。歩きながら話そう。
So I think one of his homies was here and probably moved.
開発家という肩書きを名乗
How many years ago?
かつて
200 400?
マジックアイテムはルーンを使って作られていた。
Well, they mentioned 100 years.
200 years ago, Magic Caster.
マカという魔法で強
Ah.
化。
Damn it. No, Touch Me was a sword user.
伝統工芸に廃れたということか。
Dang.
だが、かつし、ルーンでしかできない技術を開発できれば、その価値はさらに増すじゃな
Oh,
い。
you're coming back Nazarick, my boy. That's all I heard.
それでもわしは、ルーン技術の素晴らしい可能性を
It's
知
like
That's
this
kind
guy,
of sad.
right?
他の奴ら
He's driving stick shift. Everybody else is driving automatics.
研究は困難を極めているが、絶対にできないことではない。
Passionate.
何より、わしは祖先の残した技術を。
Yo, let's get him a wife and sling him Nazarick, right?
ではそのサポートを私が、いや、魔導国がしよう。
Yeah, a potion maker, we're gonna have a runesmith maker.
お前の考える研究には、これくらいのものが必要だろう。
He's a good king, man. He empowers the people.
私に魂を売り渡す覚悟はある。
Well, you
Oh,
say it
shit.
like that, no.
わしだけの魂でいいのなら、すべて売り渡しても何も問題はない。
Don't sit on him too, though.
なんじゃ
What's up, man?
アジン種とおぼしき新聞
Oh
者、
no.
何匹を確認。
お前の行動は非常に正しい。それじゃ
Monitor.
まさか、
クワゴ
Kago.
この町を放棄することになった元凶じゃ。
They
クワゴは
serious.
子供は金属鎧並みの高度での。
Oh, they're so cute.
Oh.
They actually are. This is one time I agree with you.
シャルティア、クワゴたちをすべて
Yeah.
可能か。
情報を聞き出すためと、こちらの情報を持ち帰らせるためであり
Good job, Shalltear.
Perfect.
行けシャルティア。
Not only that, we
持ち
can
帰れ。
shave off the fur and make shields with it.
Oh, you next level.
Look how valuable these animals are to us.
Okay,
These are my
Frieza.
pets. These are my pets.
Okay, Frieza.
Yeah.
奴らを行動に逃がしたくないのでありすが。
Good, Shalltear.
問題ございません。
では、
Yeah, last time she tried doing that tunnel stuff, she went full crazy.
Oh my god. I see how they use them. They send the shinobi.
Oh! They're
He's the
very
leader.
sentient. I was
Yeah.
prepared for that.
Mass hold species.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's cheap. This is not even a fight.
They're not supposed to fight, they're just supposed to capture.
I know, I'm just saying. Yo, there's no chance.
こちらに逃げてきたクワゴンはこれで全部で
She killed all them people in season 1 for no reason. Jeez.
Basically, yeah. She had a problem.
チャームスピーシ
Traitor. He's gonna howl.
何が聞きたいんだ
It's
Yeah,
so cute.
yeah.
Look at him.
We're friends?
しかしあいつら特にあれはアンだっただろお前が指摘してんのか
Oh no 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 no.
彼女が私の
This
She's
is
my
my
master.
おーさすが我がと
Interesting.
お前ら自慢の吊り橋を守ってる砦ももうおしまいだ
Oh damn.
サタイがドワーフどもを皆殺しにしてるはずさ
We
Perfect
want to immediately
opportunity.
save the dwarves.
Strength through, peace through strength, nigga. That's what I heard. Sorcerer Kingdom's about to come through, capture a bunch of motherfuckers. Or
That's
just kill
perfect.
them.
Yeah, capture them both. We have a bunch of dwarves. Because this one doesn't really know how to do ruins, right?
Wait.
Capture
The
a bunch of
dwarves
the
are
dwarves.
friends. Diplomatic relations with
It's
the
like-
dwarves, but fuck up the wolfmen.
It's like blackmail. Like, we'll save you, but you have to commit your soul to Lord Ainz and do ruins and stuff. Because this guy can't really do it. He said it. He's not that good at it, but he'll try. So
he has the knowledge. He's just not good at it. So he can teach.
if he can get the others to do it instead, then he has a whole capable group of dwarves doing ruins and swords and making. And then we have these wolves over here, you know?
Yo, they're badass. I didn't know they're gonna be
These
that
puppies
sentient,
so
bro.
cute, so cute.
Like, fan out! We got a whole plan to run up on the Great Chasm. Yo, fuck your fortress, nigga. We coming to the goddamn city next. I was like, whoa, fuck me.
I like the
Really
part
didn't
where
expect
he
that.
mentioned like the fur and stuff. He was like, oh yeah,
Lord fuck
whatever
me.
they eat, whatever metal they eat, that means they can be stronger, basically, because Lord Ainz has stronger stuff that they could eat, you know? And the more
Bruh.
they eat, the stronger these things would become. And
What if
it's
you
like,
eat metal
yes.
with runes in it? Do you become magically strong?
See? It's never ending. It's endless. You know, these two could work hand in hand.
I don't these wolves, bro.
Let's-
These wolves is
I
crazy.
say-
They had a parasitic relationship with the dwarves, and through Lord Ainz, it could be a
Symbiotic,
yeah.
bro.
We make like yeah.
You don't gotta kill them for the metals. We'll use some for runes. Y'all eat some, but they'd be mad like, but we can't get super powerful if you're only giving us the scraps. You just negotiate. But yeah, smite these niggas down for the glory of Nazareth, son.
Exactly.
Yeah, I thought it was another good dialogue-rich, story-driven episode.
Lord Ainz is a genius.
Is he?
He is. He plans this all out, you know?
You really are one of these four guardians. You fit right in. That's crazy. I think one of the things that's interesting about Overlord in general is how is watching very, very smart people come to the wrong conclusion, because that simulates real life. A lot of people, I hate to take it this way, but you're gonna complain about your leaders. They're so dumb. I can't believe this happened. Like, bruh, you can be very smart, but if your intelligence is wrong or whatever, right? Or you're trying to like
You're making assumptions.
you're making assumptions, but
We
like,
were told they're holding WMDs.
yeah. I'm not gonna defend nobody's actions, but you should be able to watch an anime, in my opinion, like this and be like, oh, okay, I see how that happened. Still fuck them, but I understand how this happened. Like, Ainz is like, yo, why would the Empire submit? Because it wasn't logical from what Ainz is, he's being friendly with them and they're still submitting. So he's like, oh, it must be Demiurge. That makes sense.
That makes
Demiurge had nothing to do with it though, but that's still a reasonable
And Demiurge was
conclusion.
planning to
because-
do that, but he wasn't. He was like, it's still in the
Waiting for
process of happening.
permission, doing XYZ. In Demirge's mind, this should have happened in a month. Ainz got it done in 3 days by sheer coincidence and accident. But both of the smart people came to the same conclusion. Oh, so-and-so must have done it. Oh, so-and-so must have set me up for this easy dunk. And they both just go about their day.
Also,
I thought-
because Ainz accidentally got it done, now it's causing Alberto and Demiurge to misjudge Ainz's actual character. Because now Demiurge is possibly going to do worse things, because he was holding back, thinking that Ainz isn't really about this life. Now he thinks Ainz is about this life, and the chains are off.
Well, it's not even so much that. What I took more so from that was we were getting updates from Demir's. Now we're not gonna get those. So it's like, I don't think, like, Ainz never really stopped Demir's from exactly what he was doing. It was always, he heard the plan after the fact, he's like, oh shit, we didn't hear half the plan. Now we're not hearing any plans. Now it's Demir's like, oh, so I'm just running in the background? Bet. He's already been running in the background, but now, I did expect, by the time you get an update, yo, it's so fucking late. What I really thought was gonna happen in that conversation was, Ainz was complaining about the direction that they're going. He's like, man, we gotta be a little bit nicer. So I really thought that's what Alberto was gonna like, kind of like, yo, he's not happy with your plans.
She
that
set
like
it
they're
up,
a bit.
yeah.
But it went the other way where she's like, he's not happy with your plans. You just need to work autonomously because he already expects you to have this shit done, but you're not having it done. Stop asking for permission. Just do it, and then he already knows. He's way ahead of you. So what are you giving the updates for? Why are you asking for permission? Why you want your praise in person? That's the real reason why she's like, stop talking to Ainz, because he's like, I want my praise in person. I bet I was like, you could, but that just makes you look weak.
It's all the above.
All the above, bro. A little bit.
I still believe what I
of each,
said
a little bit
and
of
what you
each.
just said. I also like. I also co-sign that.
I believe what
100%.
you said too. I think it's all of them just playing a part together. It all rides together. Nothing that we said was like contradictory to each other. All of it. Why not all of it? Why not both?
That's the way. Just take everything.
Yeah.
You had
Whole
something
thing.
too?
No, that was funny.
I could have sworn you had something, but we were just tearing through. Oh, okay. Well, didn't want your point to be missed out. So, I got nothing else though. I thought the episode, like I said, I thought the episode was interesting. Very interested in seeing Shalltear's growth as well. Because, hey, she may not grow in the way she wants to grow. But Shorty could grow mentally, hey, and that counts.
That matters after a certain age.
I was gonna say it's actually interesting that
always matters.
Demir is just going against the theocracy, because if he was there negotiating or something with the emperor, then he would have known that those people were the people he's going against, and it would have been a reason for him to cause war. Like, oh, you're going against us, because he would have been smart enough to put it together that he's trying to do this. But Ainz didn't even know. He's like, oh, look at your friends, nice to meet you.
True.
So
Demir's how to recognize those
Demir's would have
individuals.
seen something or had his insiders to make sure.
Oh my god.
You know, so it
That's
kind
why
of
he
canceled
wanted
it all
to see
out.
Ainz.
Yeah,
He's gonna inform Ainz about the homies.
theocracy.
He's gonna inform them. He's gonna inform Ainz. He's like, this is what I'm doing in the background. This is what theocracy's up to. And Ainz was supposed to be like, wait a minute, these niggas? I've seen these niggas. And Demir's like, yes, sire. But they're never gonna. We're never gonna get that.
No, we are. Later on, it'll make a connection. He's just like, oh, you always knew, Master. You took care of it or something. Some way, Demir's just gonna be like, oh, you knew about this the whole time. That's how you sent me to do this or that.
Because the Emperor was still
They
plotting
always do.
anyways.
He was. And yep, Ainz is gonna be like, oh yes, I did know, of course, and he's gonna be like, I had no idea these people were.
You're sorry.
part
I'm
of the
sorry I didn't
theocracy."
set it up earlier. I was gonna let you go crash your third meeting, but you caught them at the first one, sire. Oh my god. Nigga. I can't with this show sometimes, bro.
Well, thanks for watching Overlord with us, guys. If you guys haven't subbed, now's a good time to do so. Full reactions, full discussions on Patreon. Also, if you like our content, smash the thumbs up, drop a comment, let us know.
Also, hit the bell for notifications and make sure to click on our videos so you can stay in your recommended feed.
If you're enjoying the Rock D Lee crew, go into the description. Click on that Discord link so you connect to us and the community.
All right, guys, until next time, Rock D Lee.
Adorable nerd.
Direct Nasty.
Out.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, please go ahead and do so. The link is in the description of this video, and I actually tweet back. Much love, Rock D Lee.
Wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.